Welcome inside the Scotiabank Arena, where the Toronto Maple Leafs are in the middle of a four-game homestand. Tonight, they're hosting the reigning Stanley Cup champions, the Colorado Avalanche. But for fans in attendance tonight, they're going to have to wait at least one more game to welcome Luke Schenn back to the lineup.
Obviously, being a new father too, I obviously a little bit of guilt not being there too in the trenches in the hard days like this. But at the same time, it's sacrifice all around, and I couldn't be more happy to be in Toronto.
Leafs Luke Schenn and his wife Jessica welcomed their third child to the world last Friday, which kept him away from the team a little bit longer than expected. Wednesday marked the first time since he was traded to the Leafs from the Canucks before the trade deadline at the end of February that he was able to practice with the team at the Scotiabank Arena.
Just walking into this building, coming in this dressing room, it's surreal.
Schenn was drafted by the Leafs in 2008 and spent the first 4 seasons of his career in Toronto before being traded.
Obviously, going through it all, like I said, as such a young guy, you appreciate what it means to play in Toronto, but not to the extent I do now. I think, and that just comes with experience, with age and maturity, and kind of what I've gone through in my career.
Over the last decade, Schenn has seen ice time with Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Arizona, Anaheim, and Tampa Bay, winning back-to-back cups with the Lightning before coming back to the Leafs, a team he always hoped he'd be able to return to.
I've often thought about, if I'd ever get the chance to come back, not thinking it'd actually be a reality, but it's definitely crossed my mind. And, a couple times when you're, I've gone through waivers or free agency and stuff like that, you're always kind of, hoping that maybe the Leafs would give me a second chance. It never worked out. Maybe the timing wasn't right. And now I do feel the timing obviously is right, and I feel more prepared and ready for this opportunity.
His new teammate Austin Matthews recently told The Athletic that he has been dealing with a hand injury all season.
Throughout the year, you're going to go through adversity and stuff like that. And for myself, it's been a great, I think, learning curve and just going through that. And the main goal here is to obviously win, and that's what we're trying to do, and trying to build good habits throughout the regular season and put ourselves in the best position possible. So that's really been my mindset the whole year. Obviously, for myself, you always want more, you always want to produce and stuff, but at the same time, the team's always going to come first, and my job is to help the team win.
For Leafs fans, it looks like they most likely will be able to welcome Schenn back to the Leafs roster on Friday when they host Carolina. A note about tonight's game against the Avalanche: the last time the Leafs beat them here at home was in 2021 in December, when they beat them 8-3.